What really happened to Nick Cannon from Wild 'N Out? Behind the comedic facade of Wild 'N Out lies a man who has battled life-threatening illness and endured unimaginable personal tragedies that transformed him forever. Nick Cannon, born on October 8, 1980 in San Diego, California, Cannon was raised by his grandfather in a gang-ridden neighborhood. He began performing stand-up comedy as a teenager and gained early fame on Nickelodeon's All That and The Nick Cannon Show. By the early 2000s, he had released a self-titled rap album and starred in films like Drumline and Love Don't Cost a Thing. But it was Wild 'N Out, his hip-hop improv comedy series, that cemented his status as a cultural force. The show's success brought Cannon wealth and influence, but also legal and personal turmoil. In July 2020, Viacom-CBS fired him over anti-Semitic remarks made on his podcast, Cannon's Class. Cannon later apologized and engaged in public dialogue with Jewish leaders, but the fallout was severe. In response, he threatened a $1.5 billion lawsuit against Viacom, claiming ownership of Wild 'N Out and demanding compensation for its success. In February 2025, Viacom filed a separate lawsuit against Cannon and Zeus Network, accusing them of copying Wild 'N Out with a show called Bad vs. Wild. The suit alleged copyright infringement and breach of contract, citing Cannon's role as host and the show's near-identical format. Cannon's health battles have been equally dramatic. In January 2012, he was diagnosed with lupus nephritis, a life-threatening autoimmune disease that caused kidney failure and blood clots in his lungs. He spent 2 weeks hospitalized, underwent 5 blood transfusions, and began chemotherapy and a strict renal diet. The illness forced him to cancel work and reevaluate his lifestyle. Tragedy struck again in December 2021 when Cannon's 5-month-old son Zen, born to Alyssa Scott, died from a malignant brain tumor. Cannon publicly mourned Zen on his talk show, describing the final moments he spent holding his son by the ocean. Cannon's personal life has been marked by complexity. He married Mariah Carey in 2008 and divorced in 2016. Since then, he has fathered 12 children with 6 women, including Brittany Bell, Abby De La Rosa, Bray Tiesi, Lanisha Cole, and Alyssa Scott. Currently, Nick Cannon continues to host The Masked Singer, produce Wild 'N Out, and raising his 12 children across multiple households.